there was a truck. I was like, you don't even know if that's the right truck. And he just started shooting.
This one's called, y'all can see it on top.
They told us, no. I don't.
This is 26-year-old gang member Daniel Gomez, and he has just confessed to being involved in a drive-by shooting that killed an 11-year-old boy.
Damn.
Just 2 weeks earlier, Daniel Gomez and his two friends had attended a
Rest in peace to the little kid.
baseball game where they spotted someone
What's his name?
that killed an 11-year-old boy.
Froylan Villegas, rest in peace to him.
Where they spotted someone they believed was a rival gang member. Later that night, after leaving the game, they saw what they thought was the rival gang's car and fired 14 shots at it. But unfortunately, inside was an innocent family.
Okay, what do you got?
Damn.
And she was running through the street with the baby in her arms, and she stopped us and she said, call the cops, my son's been shot.
Wow. Yo, niggas gonna put his fucking thumbnail intro after that shit is crazy.
On September 6th, 2023, just before 9 p.m., police responded to a shooting in Albuquerque, New Mexico. A black SUV had just opened fire on a white pickup truck outside Isotopes Park Stadium. Inside the pickup was 23-year-old Tatiana Villegas. In the back seat sat her aunt, Maria Villegas, along with her two children, an 11-year-old boy and a 3-month-old baby. Police immediately rushed to the scene.
That's OD.
She got shot in the rib.
Jesus, man.
We have a secondary victim, female, about 25 years of age, shot in the ribs and possibly the arm. We start at 4655. I don't.
Here's all I got. Chest seals, right?
That's it.
Hey, hold that real quick.
Tatiana had been shot 5 times. In critical condition, officers rushed to her side, keeping her conscious until paramedics arrived.
Your commentary is bad as DC. Bro, like, there's not really commentary I could do for shit like this. I'm just gonna let the video play out, pay my respect. Like, I don't know. Niggas want me to be like, oh, doing all types of reactions, be like, oh my gosh, nigga, a little kid. Like, I don't know, bro. What the fuck?
Family watched in horror.
Damn. That's what I'm saying. They want full-on commentary.
I swear on God, we're good people. We don't do anything to anybody. They probably think it was somebody else.
Maria Villegas, the mother in the back seat, was exactly right.
I'm
Just
spamming
minutes
down.
earlier, Tatiana had been peacefully driving her family home from
have
a
a good night,
baseball
bro.
game, unaware of the horror about to unfold. Meanwhile, only a few feet behind,
Nigga said, like, give us substance. Bro, what kind of substance do you want me to add to a video like this?
2-year-old Jose Romero was at the wheel of a black Dodge Durango, accompanied by his two friends, 21-year-old Nathan Garley and 26-year-old Daniel Gomez.
It's just damn. I ain't gonna lie, the reason I watch it like this is to let niggas know don't be gangsters. That's really all it is. Don't be a gangster, bro. Follow the law, go to school, or if you don't want to go to school, nigga, do some type of blue collar shit. That ass.
Earlier that night at the game, Romero had spotted a rival gang member, the same one who had stolen a chain from him weeks earlier.
Wow.
Fueled by revenge, Romero and Garley had tracked what they believed to be his car and decided to open fire. But the most tragic news of all had yet to be delivered to the Villegas family. Unfortunately, Tatiana was not the only one in the vehicle that was struck by the gunshots.
How's my son? Please tell me. Yes, you guys.
I do not know. They're working on it right now. Stay here, okay?
No, please. Did they see him now?
I don't know. I know the ambulance was working on it.
Okay,
Bro,
what did you
this shit
see?
is sad as
I
fuck.
saw the lady coming out of the cart, and she was running through the street with the baby in her arms.
What lady?
The mom of the baby, the son.
Okay, in the truck?
Yeah, and she goes out and she was trying to wake him
Nah, it's
up,
facts, though.
get him up, you know. And then she came to the truck and she stopped us and she said, "Call the cops. My son's been shot."
Did you see anything at all? Before that, you hear anything?
No, we were just
Okay.
traffic was coming.
You were in the truck too?
I was driving.
Okay.
11-year-old Froylan Villegas, who was sitting in the backseat
How
of
old
the
was he,
truck,
bro?
had been fatally struck in the head. The bullet had killed him upon impact.
This is what I have so far. Okay. Watching Turkey. They were at the game, and then mom, who was in the truck. Yeah. They were driving westbound.
What is the thumbnail and title going to be for this video? What? What kind of question is that, bro?
Traveling westbound. Last time it was seen.
I'm not thinking about the thumbnail or title right now, bro.
I've got a casing right there.
She said there was a guy out of the sunroof with what looked like a rifle. I have the male in the truck. His name's Froylando Villegas. He was born in 2012.
2000.
So he's 11.
Yeah.
Oh my
so
god.
Villegas was the female driver.
This
She
nigga
was
was
COT
11, bro.
How old is she?
She was born in 99.
Okay, so she's
She's an
20.
adult.
That's not her kid though?
That's not her kid.
Is that her brother, or how are they
I think
related?
it's her niece.
So niece and nephew.
Niece and nephew of her, and
Okay.
she was in the back seat with her son, Pablo Villegas.
So mom of his
that is-
1030, who's 10-7, was in the truck with him.
Yes, in the back seat.
And female passenger who got shot 3 times was sitting
I'll
where?
walk this.
In the
Yes,
driver's
there's
seat.
Okay, she was driving. Mom was in the back seat.
Yes, of her aunt.
And they just started shooting.
That's what
for no reason.
That's what she's saying.
This nigga lost his life because of a chain, bro.
Officers use the term 10-7 to mean out of service or not operational. In this case, it was their way of confirming the unthinkable. Froylan Villegas had been pronounced dead at the scene. This disastrous mix-up had left Tatiana Villegas paralyzed from the waist down and her 11-year-old cousin brutally killed. With the scene now calming, police would begin the grueling task of piecing together exactly what had happened. Up to this point,
OD, bro.
all they had to go on were the initial police calls reporting the shooting and a vague description of a black car. Having already spoken to those who were simply present at the scene,
the queen
officers now focused on
You're a woman?
questioning witnesses who had actually seen the shooting unfold.
I'm not sure what all information you guys got. I was right there in the fucking crossfire. We did not get hit or nothing.
Did you get a good look at the person who was shooting?
I did not know this now.
Okay.
And yeah.
Where were you guys at? Did you hear anything?
Yeah, because we were walking that way, and then once we get over there,
Yeah, I thought you know me, Mike Chat. I remember you from Mike Chat, but I didn't know you were related.
we see a black Durango walk this way, and it had 60 windows, and then after it gets right here, we just hear like five gunshots, like 3 or 4.
Did you guys see anybody in the car?
No, they had all their
Am I mudded? What happened to?
We're black.
Oh my bad. What happened to niggas fighting, bro? Niggas don't fight no more because niggas don't know how to fight. That's why they shoot. It's just kind of pussy. I ain't gonna lie, it is like mandatory to have a gun in this day and age, right? But it's like niggas get into beef and instead of fighting, they'll just shoot it out, which is pussy.
Police now knew they were on the lookout.
If you lose a gun,
for
if you use a gun,
Durango
if you use a
and
gun to just threaten niggas and seem tough, then you're a loser. Guns should really only be used if you're like in your crib, defending yourself, nigga breaks in your shit, or somebody's already like threatening your life who you don't know, or like your family or some shit like that. But niggas use guns to like look cool and threaten other people who like didn't do shit to them.
any of the men responsible for the reckless shooting.
Zig, if we fought with you, we're not
However,
beat trash.
identifying the prime suspects would be no easy task, as police still had no clear motive
Got a
for the
fashion
sudden
pole.
attack. With this, they returned to the victims the next day, hoping to
Damn,
gather
the next
any missing
day?
information that could help crack the
That's
case.
insane.
First and foremost, my condolences to you both. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I've heard some of the statements of you're wondering why. That's a question you can ask. So many families have asked that.
I was there with my baby. And they were just supposed to like, oh yeah, this is what is
Hold on,
universal.
Goku.
Yeah.
And I started hearing like boom, but I didn't know what's going on. And then she suddenly stopped the truck, and then that's when I saw this black.
Yo, what kind of question? Nigga said, can I react with you? What does that mean? I'm trying not to like smile and laugh because this video is actually extremely somber and serious. But this nigga said, can I react with you? What does that mean? Bro, niggas be asking dumb questions at the wrong time, bro.
SUV, I believe, with that guy coming up from the sunroof with the
I'm from Houston.
big rifle.
Nah, that's why I'm getting that out. That ass.
Then I said that day what's wrong, what's happening, and she said I can move, yeah, just call an ambulance. And I grabbed my
Why am I smiling? Because the nigga said, can I react with
full
you?
of blood, you know. And I slapped him, and I said, Freud, But in that moment, I knew he was dead because he was with his eyes open. So I grabbed the baby.
Yo, stop saying I'm laughing, bro.
I got out from the truck and I started screaming, you know.
Why did you laugh?
For help.
Bro, biting the fuck out of bro, cause y'all niggas keep stop saying I'm yo, why do niggas do this shit every time to me, bro? I'm not laughing at the video. That shit is not funny at all. It's actually extremely sad. She lost her family. I'm dead ass. But niggas talking about we see you smiling. Why did you just laugh? I laugh because this nigga yo, this nigga literally said, "Can I react with you?" Like, what the fuck does that mean? Can I react with you? Nigga, what?
This was a nightmare.
I can't even watch serious videos no more.
Endure. Police knew they had to act fast, not just for the Villegas family,
yeah, I would knock
but
you out.
most importantly, for 11-year-old Froylan. Officers received a crucial update the next day. Tatiana had survived.
Being fake sad for the
detectives, this interview was critical. Tatiana wasn't just a survivor. She was the only known witness who could help police narrow down the list of suspects and piece together what really happened that night.
Hello, Tatiana.
They're showing us
My name's
this?
David. Yeah.
Wow, that's... Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna go easy with you, okay?
Holy
pleasure meeting
you. Yo, stop saying my fucking mudded, my nigga. Fuck.
Sorry, it's
you got some dumb shit like, bro, no.
The reason why we're here is I'm the primary detective handling you and your nephew's case. Okay.
So all I heard was like boom, boom, boom.
Nah, it's not even rage bait. This nigga's just dumb.
Did we hit something or that's when I just saw my body go numb, like my stomach and that.
Okay. So you said you heard a distinctive boom, boom, boom. Okay. When the car started to pass you, when you're looking at the car, could you see over the top of the cab of the car? Was it higher than you, or was it lower than you?
It was like after like the shots, I did stop, and then that's when I saw the guy at the top.
Okay. Okay, the guy on the top shooting. Okay. Did you ever see the driver of that car? No. Okay. When the car went by, how many people were shooting at you?
I only saw the guy whenever he passed and he was at the top. I only saw him.
You only saw one guy. Okay.
Shooting, and he was standing at the top of the sunroof.
The details matched prior witness accounts. However, one key fact stood out. Tatiana was certain that a single gunman had fired the shots. Detectives soon received a breakthrough. Anonymous tips from the public led them to two alleged gang members connected to the case, Blick and Risk, marking the first major lead. But the case wasn't solved yet. A third suspect was still out there, and detectives needed to track him down to piece together the full story and close in on everyone involved. Then came another shocking discovery. A day after the shooting, the man allegedly feuding with Risk taunted him on Instagram, writing, "You shot at the wrong truck." That's when investigators identified the intended target, Isaiah Vasquez, who was completely unharmed. 5 days after the shooting, Vasquez was brought in for questioning.
Bro, stop telling me to react fucking harder. Ew. Okay, it's off topic. Bro, they gave this nigga Aquafina. That shit nasty.
Have you had any problems with anybody with the past?
Yo, this nigga's weird, bro.
Full set down. You sure about that? Yeah. You're positive on that?
Although Vasquez wasn't a suspect, police were convinced he knew more than he was letting on.
I got information about, what's your girlfriend's name?
Nah, that's true though.
Sabrina and her boyfriend.
Nigga, that expensive out water, I begin to Ozarka.
Had an argument with a rival gang member. Okay.
Okay. I'm not from a gang at all.
Okay.
Nigga lying.
I'm not here to point fingers.
No, I'm here to listen. That's fine.
And that person who had that argument with you, we'll just leave the whole gang portion out of it now. Okay. Wanted to shoot you. The information is very specific that you had a similar colored vehicle.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, I get it now. I think I'm mudded. The nigga was trying to shoot at this car, but okay. Dumbass dude, bro.
Looking up your vehicle, your information, you have owned in your history a Dodge Crew Cab white pickup truck, whatever you call With that, do you have anything to say about that? Is anyone in front of you or arguing?
I went home and you know what I mean? I didn't, nothing like happened while I was like around me.
Okay.
His responses were evasive. Despite appearing cooperative, his indifferent attitude frustrated detectives.
So like he meant, like, you're not in trouble, right? Yeah. The investigation led us to believe that you could help us out. I can tell you hesitated with it, right? So, what truck do you go?
I drove around.
Around?
Yeah.
This is the crew car?
Is that the Ford?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We think somebody wanted to hurt you. Yeah. We're pretty sure of that. Okay. So, but we know that you had an argument with somebody.
Yo, this gang shit is so complicated. Yo, just ask the nigga if he knows anything.
Oh, really?
Isaiah was
This nigga
evidently
knows.
putting on an act here and knew far more than he was letting on. But this could not be determined by police as there was no solid evidence to prove that Isaiah had been arguing with anyone at the game. And while this, as well as driving a similar car
Just
to the
ask the nigga,
victims,
he's a
was
detective.
naturally going to raise suspicion,
He can't rap or
it
his head will
does-
get chopped off, LOL. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You see, this is why all I do is stream instead inside my room. Being a gangster is too complicated, bro. You breathe the wrong way as a gangster, nigga. They'll skin you alive. It's just like, it's too many hips and hurdles, bro. Like, I'll just stay in my room, stream all day, and do my thing. Those Hispanic gangs, no joke. If you could only have one fast food spot, bro, you're in YMM. Bro, okay, I'm in Young Money Machines, but Young Money Machines is not a gang. We're a collective of people who make money. That's all we are. We're just a collective of people who make money. Whether that be through construction, or Bitcoin mining, or streaming, or being a teacher. We're just Young Money Machines.
not implicate Isaiah or prove his involvement in their gang.
Oh, it would be
feud.
Chick-fil-A.
The key detail detectives need is a description of the prime suspects,
Strummer
but
gun, the water
Isaiah
technician, true.
refuses to provide it, insisting he
Go to
doesn't know their
Discord after the
identities
video.
at all.
So Blake wasn't there, huh?
I don't know who that is.
You know, like, no risk either. Jose.
That's lame as shit. And are you calling the Young Money Machines lame? She might be talking about some other shit.
Officers had discovered the street names of two of the prime suspects, known as
Are we part of
Nathan
AMG too?
Gurley
Are you talking about A-Leaf Money Gang? You talking about A-Leaf Money Gang?
and Risk, Jose Romero. Although they had the names of the men they were searching for, they didn't know where to find them. And after Isaiah's unsuccessful interrogation,
Nah, R.I.P. Coach
police were at a roadblock. However, much to the police's joy, it would only be a day after that none other than Nathan Garley, Blick, would be stopped by state police on September 13th while returning from Arizona. Authorities found a
Sick is not
gun
real.
and around 100,000 tablets in the car. As
what?
soon as they ran his information, officers discovered he was already a wanted suspect in the Froylan Villegas murder. His arrest led police straight to Jose Romero, who was also traveling to Arizona and was taken into custody the same day. With both men behind bars, only one suspect remained, 26-year-old Daniel Gomez. What's most interesting, however, is that police wouldn't have to search very far, as exactly one day after both Nathan Garley and
confessed.
Jose Romero's public arrest, the third suspect would turn himself into the
He
police
turned
station,
himself in?
Daniel Gomez. And while Daniel confirmed being in the Dodge Durango that night, he decided to give his own recollection of what happened.
This nigga turned himself
Right in
in?
mind, if you wish to speak to me.
I want to speak with the.
Is he the one that shot or was he a driver?
Yeah.
Something that I just would feel comfortable with someone present with me that
Yo,
knows
what's up?
more about legally. It's not like because I'm here to talk to you guys. There's a reason I came to you guys.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like I would feel more comfortable with someone that knows more about
Chipotle.
these things.
No, it's
This
absolutely
dude a president guy
At
wrong, I mean,
first,
probably.
Daniel did the smart thing, invoking his right to an attorney. But it didn't take long for him to change his mind.
With that, we're done. I can't go any further. I'll be direct with you. You're under arrest.
Damn.
You've been charged with an open count of murder. Numerous other, like shooting from a motor vehicle, attempted murder. I understand each one of you have the same charges.
Suddenly, Daniel was willing to talk. Faced with serious charges,
Yo, nigga heard he was
only
about to get
saw
life.
one option: tell his side of the story.
Nigga, isn't it though, like, if you're in the car, it doesn't matter, like, it doesn't matter who shoots the gun. If all niggas are in the same car, this is letting y'all niggas know, because if anybody in the chat is a gangster, bro, it doesn't matter if you're the dude who pulls the trigger, if you're driving, or if you're in the back seat, all y'all niggas are getting the same charges. Letting you know before you do some dumb shit.
The same charges, each one of you.
Sorry, I got a question. Just a question.
That's fine. I can answer questions.
If I was to speak to you guys today, what would happen exactly?
You go to jail after?
I want to do this because it isn't right what happened, and you guys need to know.
Yeah.
But the only thing is,
You snitching to be in jail?
my family gonna die.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, nah, the gang niggas are after. Okay, wait. So I was thinking, did the gang make him turn himself in, or did he turn himself in? Because I don't know. I actually don't know. It's just kind of confusing.
My question.
Zig the type of nigga to snitch on you if you jaywalk. Facts.
Police now had to determine whether Daniel had indeed been receiving threats from the other men and feared what would happen if he snitched, or if this was a complete fabrication and Daniel was way more involved than he was letting on.
If we could solidify some of that stuff, that may help you. We might be able to solidify some of your statements of the threats.
You think the gang seen it? Shit, if I seen it, they definitely seen it.
It all started about 10 o'clock in the morning. I had asked a friend who goes by Risk if he wanted to go have some dinner. When he picked me up, there was another guy, they call him Blick. I have known Risk for a long time, known like his family and stuff, but I've never known his friends, so.
Okay.
Daniel's motive from here can be easily guessed. He mentions Risk as a long-term friend, but makes it clear that he's not well acquainted with Blick. It would make sense to pass all blame onto him instead of his good friend.
Niggas, bro, why would you even be friends with a nigga named Risk and Blick? Bro, if I heard those niggas' names at a party, I'm going home. I just don't understand why niggas do shit like this. I really don't.
We had finished up eating, and then we went to play some games at his house.
What y'all play?
We leave his house, we're headed towards the game, everything's okay. You know, we get to the game. So we start heading to our seats when I didn't really know the situation. All I knew is that a dude, he goes by the name of, or at least that I know is Boss Dinero. I guess they had told me he had robbed Risk for one of his chains or whatever. So when we see them, I don't know what's really going on. Blick and that Boss Dinero guy are kind of smiling at each other. All of a sudden, that guy starts heading towards the far exit. Risk says, hey, we have to go. I said, why? He says, because I have to go pick up my daughter, so we have to go. Blick says, he turns to Risk and he says, hey, that fool's circling around with some homies with the Mac looking for us. So they jumped in the car and they pulled up to me and they told me to get in. We were about to leave. I was like, hey, can you just take me home? I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really feeling comfortable.
Cap. You see, this is where the niggas lying. Nigga said, can you take me home? I'm not gonna lie, he's lying, bro. They heard they was gonna do a drill, this nigga was in. Bro, they would have been let you out that car if you wanted to get out the car. This nigga's dead lying. I'm not a gangster nigga or anything like that, right? But I know when dudes are lying. I low-key feel like something happened to him or his family. I don't really know. I don't know that, but I know he's lying. You live in Home Depot still? Yeah, I do. Actually, I don't live in Home Depot. I stream at Home Depot, but I sleep on the bench.
He's like, just hold up. We're looking for somebody real quick. And I was like, who? And
he's lying.
My cousin.
He's lying.
There was a truck. A white truck, Dodge truck.
Stop ignoring my chat. Your last chat was nigga named Blick. What do you want me to say to that? And then before that, it was, yes, bro, I've played COD. Are you dumb? Shut the fuck up.
There's that truck. I was like, you don't even know if that's the right truck. I said, stop acting like an idiot. I said, Riz, take me home. Riz like took off and I ducked and I screamed no. And he jumped out the sunroof and he just started shooting him. And so they flew all the way back to Riz.
Are you a gangster? Hell no.
I said, you guys got.
Bro, this dude is dead lying. I can't even focus on the video.
And so they flew all the way back to Risks, and I was crying. I said,
this nigga was not crying.
You guys gotta let me go home, you know?
This dude's lying.
And that's when Lick turned around and he told me, he said, if you tell anyone about this, go to anyone, I know where your grandma stays and I know where you stay. And I told him I wouldn't say nothing.
Are they the cartel, nigga? I don't know.
What seemed to be a straightforward gang-related incident has now turned out to be more complicated than ever. Daniel had claimed that he had no part in the horrifying events that took place and feared that his life was in danger.
And it's haunted me. It was just an innocent baby.
But is he actually not lying?
I told those fools,
Someone called pest control, deadass.
They just wouldn't let me out the car.
This nigga might not be lying.
I wanted to get out the car. I didn't want to be in that situation.
Yo, whoever the dude that's blurring this video is a fucking dumbass. You could quite literally see this nigga's fucking face in the mirror. Who edited this video? My nigga, I could have done a better job editing this shit, bro.
I don't want to be in that situation at all, sir. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't come sooner. I was just so scared for my life.
Yep, he's cut. Bro, what if he's not lying, though?
What's gonna happen to me? These guys have a lot of money, a lot of power. It's not funny, it's scary. At this point, I don't care what's been said about me. That little boy needs justice.
Alright, yeah, he's bullshitting. He's lying.
He needs justice.
This nigga's lying.
Daniel is potentially digging his own grave here.
Yeah, he's
By
lying.
placing himself at the scene of the crime, he has incriminated himself, and the statements he makes definitely casts further suspicion on him and whether he is trying to save himself here.
For what the fuck happened to him, no kid should ever have to go through that.
Yeah, no shit.
That's why I'm here and I'm doing what I'm doing right now.
Was it risk?
I'll be right back.
No, it's Lick.
Bro, you gotta realize, bro, I was deadass finna join back. I'm not even trolling. But then I looked and now niggas weren't even in there anymore. After a while, I took me a minute to make some food.
Risk kind of was doing the same thing I was, telling him no. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. And he didn't give a fuck. He just did it.
No remorse. It's like he had done it before. Okay. You know, it was like he was already used to it.
Should we run some RP soon? What's Boozy? What hours do you be streaming?
It was nothing but a little adrenaline rush.
Daniel describes Blick as the main perpetrator, even going so far as to say both himself and Risk were arguing against the shooting. From Daniel's own words, they both were unwilling participants who believed the white pickup Blick was shooting at was not their intended target.
Alright, but I'll be live tomorrow on like
that day we went
6
to the
p.m.
apartments.
I'm gonna do the E-Day, and then after we do the E-Day, we can do RP. I'm gonna do that nigga Zay-Z Day.
She was a blonde girl, real petite, short, big lips, nice pretty smile.
What police knew for certain was that Daniel was in the car that ultimately took an 11-year-old boy's life. Whether the guilt was eating Daniel alive or he was making a desperate attempt to save himself, he did ensure to give away a description of someone who could have also possibly been involved.
What?
With this in mind, officers would redirect their attention to this blonde girl, the girlfriend of Jose Romero, Janae Garcia.
No way a woman pulled the trigger.
Even though, like, I'm scared for my life, you know, to talk and speak up, but it's only the right thing, I think, at this point.
Janae mirrors Daniel's statements, stating she fears for her life and didn't want to snitch. Gang culture is built on loyalty and brotherhood, reinforced by a deep-seated us versus them mentality. Snitching is not just discouraged, it is punishable by death. But this enforced silence that doesn't just protect them, it only serves to implicate them further. Janae was clearly influenced by this, making her involvement in the killing even more suspicious.
Why would they air her name out? Like, what's the point of blurring out their face if you show their fucking name? Like, I don't understand.
That shot at the vehicle.
Nathan?
He goes by Blick here in the streets.
The nigga Blick did it.
The people that he thought was driving that, Nathan had a shootout with them, like 2 months ago, I think. And then
why is she
going on
airing?
this, about the shooting of the 11-year-old, Nathan was the one that shot out the car. I'm not protecting Daniel or nothing, but Daniel, like...
Yo, has anybody in the chat ever been in like a shootout before, like a gang-affiliated shootout? Have y'all niggas ever been in a shootout before?
He's an angel, like Daniel, he really didn't do anything.
Daniel's an angel?
Janae's remarks may seem dishonest, her comments about Daniel Gomez stand out. Despite barely knowing him, she defends his character.
Yeah,
Raising
yeah,
the
all the time.
question,
Damn, it's crazy.
is she protecting Daniel to stop him from saying anything that could incriminate all three of them? She pins everything on Nathan, but as Jose's girlfriend, she may just be making him the fall guy.
If you do know that information, probably best to give that up, because they will come down to the minute details of everything in court. And that's what I'm trying to make sure that I put the right person, because they're all charged the same. Until we get all the information that we need, they will all be charged the same.
Damn.
Yeah, I did see that.
Janae Garcia, 22, was charged with tampering with evidence for
What?
helping Jose Romero and Nathan Garley dispose of the SUV used in the shooting.
What the
Meanwhile,
fuck?
Nathan Garley, Jose Romero, and Daniel Gomez were all charged with murder, attempted murder, and conspiracy. Villegas' death marked Albuquerque's second fatal child shooting in a month, prompting Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham to declare gun violence a public health emergency. In the aftermath, the Villegas family launched a GoFundMe for Tatiana, raising over $40,000 to support her recovery.
Nigga, they're not gonna read out the sentences, bro? How long do these niggas get in jail if they all got the same shit? My guess is they probably got life. They definitely got made an example of. You definitely got life for that bitch. Shooting over stealing a chain and you didn't even get the right car, waste of space. Gangs are so embarrassing.